Respected teacher and dear friends, good morning to all of you. My name is Dinesh Kumar and my seminar topic is vibrational energy levels of a diatomic molecules. Let us consider the vibrational motion of a diatomic molecules. That means the atom of the diatomic molecules are in vibrational motion about their mean position. Let m1 and m2 are the masses of the atom. Let the atom are separated by an equilibrium distance r0. As the molecule vibrate along the line, the distance changes between them. So let at any instant of vibrational motion, the distance r between the atoms. Then, according to the Hooke's law, the restoring force is proportional to the displacement. That means the F is proportional to the R minus R0, or the F is equals to minus K R minus R0, where the K is force constant and the minus sign represent that the restoring force is in opposite direction. Let R minus R0 is equals to X, that is displacement. Then the F is equals to minus Kx. Here M1 and M2 are the masses of two atoms which are forming the diatomic molecule. So reduced mass of the molecule is given by mu is equals to m1 m2 upon m1 plus m2. Now, according to the Newton's second law of motion, F is equals to ma, where m is the mass of the diatomic molecule and a is the acceleration, which is the double derivative of the displacement. That means we can write F is equals to mu d square x upon dt square. Now, comparing the equation 2 and 4, we get mu d square x upon dt square is equals to minus kx, or d square x upon dt square plus k upon mu is equals to 0. Now, putting k upon mu is equals to omega square. So we get d square x upon dt square plus omega square x is equals to 0. So this is the differential equation of a simple harmonic oscillator, which angular frequency of vibration is given by omega, which is omega is equals to under root k upon m. We know the relation between omega and nu naught, so we can write 2 pi nu naught is equals to under root k upon m. Here nu naught is frequency of vibration of molecules, so nu naught is equals to 1 upon 2 pi under root k upon m. That means a diatomic molecules also act as a simple harmonic oscillator. So this is the classical treatment. Now in quantum mechanical treatment, we know due to restoring force F, a potential energy V is developed in vibrating molecules, and the relation between the potential energy V and the force F is equals to minus dV upon dx. That means the force F is the negative of the rate of change of the potential energy. So this is the equation 5. Now comparing the equation 2 and equation 5, so equation 2 is F is equals to minus kx. Then we get minus dV upon dx is equals to minus kx and dv is equals to kx into dx. Now integrating both sides, we get integration of dv is equals to integration of kx dx at the limit of 0 to x. The value of v is k is constant, so k integral of 0 to x dx. Now v is equals to k x square by 2 at the limit of 0 to x, then v is equals to 1 upon 2 kx square, which is the potential energy of the diatomic molecule. Now, the time independent Schrodinger equation in one dimension is given by del square psi upon del x square plus 2m upon h cross square into e minus v into psi is equals to 0. So we have the value of v, we are putting in equation 8, we get del square psi upon del x square plus 2m upon h cross square into e minus 1 upon 2 kx square into psi is equals to 0. Now by solving this equation, we get the energy for the simple harmonic oscillator, which is the E is equals to n plus 1 upon 2 h nu 0. So here the n is 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on, the integral values, which are called the vibrational quantum number, and nu 0 is 1 upon 2 pi under root k upon mu. The equation 9 is in term of n, then we can rewrite this equation as En is equals to n plus 1 upon 2 h nu 0. So now the vibrational energy levels of a diatomic molecules we can find by putting the value of n like 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. So for the value of n is equals to 0, E0 is equals to 1 upon h nu 0. This is the 0 point energy. For n is equals to 1, E1 is equals to 3 by 2 h nu 0, and for n is equals to 2, E2 is equals to 5 by 2 h nu 0. For n is equals to 3, E3 is equals to 7 by 2 h nu 0. Now we can draw the energy levels for different values of n. So for n is equals to 0, the energy level is E0. For n is equals to 1, the energy level is E1. For n is equals to 2, the energy level is E2, and for n is equals to 3, the energy level is E3. Thus, we get the vibrational energy levels of a diatomic molecules are discrete and quantized. The gap of the energy levels are same. We can find as E1 minus E0 is equals to 3 by 2 h nu 0 minus 1 by 2 h nu 0 is equals to h nu 0, and E2 minus E1 is equals to 5 by 2 h nu 0 minus 3 by 2 h nu 0 is equals to h nu 0. That means the energy levels are in a same gap. So we can say the vibrational energy levels are equally spaced.